Hey, that's my car. Hey, that's my house. Hey, that's my life. Do you ever think that could be you? You hustle hard but still don't get what you dream of. Today, I want to share the 5 most common mistakes that keep you from getting what you want. Hi folks, I'm Simon, a professional trader. I've been at this for over 7 years. I used to go to work and dream about the day I'd stop working 9 to 5 for someone else and go on a world tour on a yacht. Just last year, I made that dream come true. How did I do it? Watch closely. In this video, I'll give you my step-by-step guide. Or, better yet, click the link in the description and join my Investors Club so you don't lose track of me on the internet. In the club, I share things I cannot talk about on YouTube. Hey everyone, it's Simon. I've been trading for 7 years and my win rate is 88.7%. I make over $1 million a year. I drive a Lamborghini and live in a big house, but I'm not here to flaunt my lifestyle. Rather, I want to emphasize that I owe all that to trading. However, my journey was not always smooth sailing. I've had my fair share of ups and downs, including some regrettable impulsive decisions and painful drawdowns. That's exactly why I'm recording this video, to help you avoid common pitfalls and beginner mistakes. Just a heads up, if it seems like everything is going perfectly for me, or if you think I'm just lucky, that's not the case. You're seeing the tip of the iceberg and my results, but it took me 7 years to get here. If you knew what I went through during that time. So, if you are tired of losing your nerves, energy and resources and sick of constantly searching for new strategies, let me tell you, I made a lot of mistakes before becoming a professional and turning trading into my main income source. On my Telegram channel, I give clear practical explanations of how technical analysis works and how to find entry points. If you don't want to become a professional trader but just want to have some more to live on, you can trade along with me under my guidance. Yes, you heard right. I trade, you see all my moves and you copy them. And you don't have to pay for this. I trade for myself, not for you. I just do it online, so I'm not losing anything. Where else can you find this? If you're interested, click the link in the description. Now let's dive into mistake number 1, namely impatience and unrealistic expectations. Many new traders expect to buy a fancy car within a month of trading. Sure, that's technically possible, but it requires a solid understanding of the market and the ability to spot perfect moments to enter trades. Alternatively, you could use some help of an experienced mentor with a proven win rate. But risk management has its own pitfalls. I talk about them in detail on my Telegram channel. So if you're really interested in understanding all the tricks, click the link in the description, join my club and read on. And as a bonus, all club members get access to free public live sessions. Just yesterday, my subscribers made an average of 715 trading with me. And I hold 3 such sessions a day. Can you imagine? Want to join us? Click the first link in the description and the first pinned comment. Now on to mistake number 2, having no plan. Too often inexperienced traders dive into a session without clear objectives. They don't know their goals for the session, how long they'll trade for, what's the initial investment they'll start with, what results they're aiming for, or what to do if things go south. Most importantly, they are not even sure what strategy to use. But having a solid plan is crucial. It dictates everything from platform settings to trade execution. Let me demonstrate. Here are the platform settings. Setting the investment amount to 80, that's pretty much the whole deposit, but considering my experience, I'm confident enough to trade the full amount of the deposit. Next, I'll set the trade time frame to 1 minute and the candlestick time frame to 30 seconds. That dictates how I'll analyze the market. With a 1 minute trade and a 30 seconds time frame, I'll be looking at 2 candles per trade. So I'm gonna analyze exactly 2 candles ahead, not 1 or 2, that's like really important. Now I'm selecting 4 currency pairs with the highest interest rates. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This way I can make more in fewer trades. Now onto the most important part of any strategy, the indicators. They help us analyze and predict asset price movements. Today I'll show you a very rewarding strategy using a combination of CCI and fractal indicators. For the fractal indicator, I'll set the period to 3 and customize the up and down indicator styles for better visibility. Alright, for CCI, I'll adjust the period to 23 to accurately calculate on the 1 minute time frame. I'll also customize the line styles for clarity. Let's make this line white and adjust it to 2 pixels. And let's also change the 100 zone line to green and the minus 100 zone line to red. Understanding how preparation and settings impact strategy effectiveness is super important. You could stick to a particular strategy for a while, but without the right settings, you won't reach its full potential. So you need to set objectives in order to even test a strategy. Okay, let's move on. Mistake number 3, inconsistent learning of theory. Spending hours reading about trading and binging on content from so-called experts can mess up your trading game. You might watch tons of videos and read a bunch of articles, but still not really get how the market works or how to analyze price moves properly. What's worse, it can give you this false sense of being a trading pro, because you spend hours and hours getting all that information. Let me show you on a real example. Let's hop onto the trading platform. The Canadian dollar and Swiss franc pair. The overall trend is up, which is called an upward trend, but the price never follows a clear line. It always moves in waves. We're in a range between fractal indicators hinting at a potential drop. Let's click on lower. Our deposit grows to 153. My prediction was right, but do you see how many factors I had to take into account in my analysis? The Australian dollar and the US dollar. This looks similar to the previous trade, but CCI says otherwise. It's pointing up, so I'm going long. Clicking on higher. See, knowing the trading ABCs is key. Similar situations in the both trades, but the outcomes are different. The Australian dollar and the Swiss franc, the CCI entering the overbought zone suggests active buying. The price is nearing a resistance level. I expect further bullish activity. Definitely clicking on higher. 564, all thanks to my experience and technical analysis skills. One more. The Australian and the Canadian dollar. Going all in again, expecting an upswing based on CCI, resistance levels and candles. Hitting higher. I assume by now you've realized the value of having a reliable expert who can provide you with a solid theoretical foundation for trading. That's why in my Telegram channel, not only do I offer educational content, but also make sure I address the members' questions. I'm also there to answer any questions, and that's super important for beginners in particular. I've seen firsthand how my support has helped them grow. Through my public trading sessions, many of the 13,000 subscribers on my channel have achieved great things. Some have upgraded their living situations. Others have been able to support their loved ones' education or healthcare needs. Here are some feedbacks.
I'm very happy to have this opportunity to work with Simon. I just want to recommend him to everybody who is driven to be financially free. Just stay positive, do as he says, follow the rules, follow the principles, and eventually you're going to be able to make some profits.
Thank you, Simon. It's really helpful. There are a lot of people trading signals for $100 and he make it for nothing.
How did they do it? They just followed my signals regularly, essentially making my win rate their win rate. You can also enter trades following my cues and mirroring my trades. I provide signals every day. Just join the channel using the link in the description or pinned comment. So don't ever underestimate the importance of consistently mastering the theory behind trading. Now let's move on to the next point. Mistake number 4, not dealing with emotions. This mistake is both about positive and negative emotions. It's important to maintain the right level of detachment. You should not let a few good trades go to your head, and you should know when to stop. Facing a few setbacks should not demoralize you either. Whenever I trade, I always decide in advance how many trades I'll go for this time. For example, if I decide to make no more than 8 trades in a day, even if they all go well, I stop there. This way, I keep myself from getting carried away by greed and know when to stop in order to not lose anything. Depending on the market conditions, I sometimes even reduce the number of trades I make. Alright, so back to the Canadian dollar and franc. Here, the CCI has dipped, indicating a weakening of buyer momentum, and I'm investing for a downward trend. Even though I'm already happy with the result, I had planned for 3 more trades, so let's keep going. It seems the bulls are relentless with the Aussie and US dollar pair. The slight dips are the perfect cue to enter the market, pressing higher. Very good, feeling great, but let's stay composed and move to the next trade. Aussie franc pair. Buy momentum is waning, with CCI indicators moving away from the 100+ zone. That means a rebound is coming. Pressing lower. Perfect. Looks like I'm going for a luxurious day tonight. Now onto the final deal, as promised. Alright, the Australian and the Canadian dollar. The situation looks promising. Recent downward movement followed by continuation of the upward trends. CCI is positive and fractal adds support. I'm in high. Today's result is 4,763. Pretty good, right? But as promised, I'm wrapping up the session here, transferring funds from the platform to my account, feeling calm and relaxed. Now let's talk about the final mistake. Mistake 5, risky trading. Some traders completely disregard risk management basics and put their entire deposit on a single trade. I mean, I do that myself from time to time, but don't forget that I've got over 7 years of experience in technical analysis and my win rate is over 88%. That kind of experience gives me the confidence to take bigger risks. But for those who are newer to trading or are not that good at technical analysis, this kind of risky behavior can lead to disaster. I've heard plenty of stories from folks who would lose their whole deposit before coming to me for guidance. And it's a tough lesson to learn. With things going so well, I think it's time to say goodbye. Remember, if you want to join my club and grow with me trading under the guidance of an experienced trader, then I'm waiting for you on my Telegram. The link is below in the video description and in the pinned comment. Welcome aboard. See you in the next video. That's all for now. Bye.